Hi, welcome to Sam and James Adventures. Today we are going on a bit of a different one because yes, in the last video I was on a steam train, but this time we're on a Transport for Wales train doing the first ever journey together to North Wales. So we're a bit nervous and we're going to see how this journey pans out today. So we're doing the introduction here because I don't want people looking at us on the station platform in Johnston. So the next time you'll see a video from us now, we'll be pulling out of Johnston train station on the train. Hi, we have moved on and walked a little bit. We're nearly at the train station, but I think I forgot to give you a bit of a breakdown on what we were doing today. So I've said that we're going to go up to North Wales. We are travelling up to Abergele is where we're going in North Wales. We'll be switching in Shrewsbury we'll be travelling on the Manchester Piccadilly train to Shrewsbury, then getting the Holyhead train in Shrewsbury. That will take us up to Abergele, and we will film bits of the travelling today, and then we'll be back with you when we get to Abergele. There we go. Pink Day.
Yeah. Well, with a novel in pink.
Oh, Pink Day.
Cardiff Central.
I'm guessing me in South Wales now. We go.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Very nice if you can see the camera. What was that?
Just a tree. We are not far away from our destination, which the guard said our train switching point has changed. It's not Shrewsbury we're going through, and we will be switching at Crewe, and then we'll be getting that to Colwyn Bay, and then we'll be going to Abergele train station. I will talk to you and show you a bit of Crewe train station when we get there in half an hour.
For your own safety, you are reminded to stand behind the yellow. Houston via Birmingham Houston. Toilet standard or bound.
And then get bits of the train in the background.
Like,
Away, but I will. We are now on the west coast, Hollywood, Holyhead, sorry, train, and we are on our way to Colwyn Bay, and we are on the west coast train, and we should be there in a good hour or so, and then we'll have to switch on to the Abergele train. So I'll show you some more footage of the next station. Well, good afternoon. After that train journey, we have finally got to the hotel. We were going on one route, and then the guard told us to go on another route. And we were supposed to go to Colwyn Bay in the first place and then go along to Abergele later on, but the guard told us to go to Crewe rather than Shrewsbury, our normal route. So we ended up going up to Crewe like the guard told us to, and we ended up going through Abergele, right past where we should be, to Colwyn Bay. But now we are there. We booked a taxi that costed £28, not bad really, and we are at the end of our film. But me and Sam were just discussing and saying, I think, except for that little hitch, we've had a successful day, and the success was we made it into North Wales, and we went through Abergele because it was a request stop and didn't stop for that service. Well, it's 2 days later after we came up here. We missed the last bit of the journey in this video because we went surprisingly a few more stations up where the conference we went to. The people there that work with us were very kind to help us get a taxi back to Abergele. It was a train. It was like a train station, but the train we went on didn't stop there. We had to go to Colwyn Bay. But I have ended up, we are now at Abergele train station to go home. So I wanted to show that behind me, in the gap here, is the I'm a Celebrity castle. Yeah, and then over here, finally got to see the sea, and Sam's looking after our bags. So I hope the video I have just made works for you. If it doesn't, then I've been practicing how do you video on trains. Not quite a train enthusiast. So from me and the I'm a Celebrity castle, we'll see you next time, and goodbye from Abergele.